Perhaps the most critical words about Washington's inability to raise the debt limit and keep the government open came from China. That nation's news agency has called for a, quote, de-Americanized world, along with an end to the use of the American dollar as the world's international reserve currency. The Xinhua news organization also said the destinies of the people around the globe should not be left in the hands of a hypocritical nation with a dysfunctional government.
Well, that's the view of official China, but how do ordinary Chinese people feel about what they see happening in Washington and its effect on global markets? Eunice Yoon takes a closer look.
The political gridlock in Washington is almost as big a topic in China as it is in the U.S. That's what happens when your country is the largest foreign holder of American debt. I hope they can talk it out, this man says. That's our hard-earned cash. China is frustrated that the U.S. is playing what it sees as a political game with the global economy. If American lawmakers can't reach a deal by an October 17th deadline on raising the debt ceiling, the United States could default on its debt, potentially hurting the world and China.
The U.S. debt ceiling debate is in all the Chinese papers. This one says the clock is ticking. China urges the United States to clean up its debt problem. And this one says that the U.S. debt ceiling is ruining America's credibility.
In one state-backed editorial, the official news agency is calling for a new de-Americanized world order. But America isn't the only one being blamed. People here are angry at their own government, too. Chinese politicians need to do something about this, he says. China maintains controls on its currency, helping to support exporters here. So it's amassed huge dollar reserves and can't do much about it other than invest in U.S. treasuries, $1.3 trillion worth. However it works out, America's reputation is taking a knock in the eyes of a bewildered Chinese public. America sees itself as a superpower, he says. Now we know they're just like everybody else. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Eunice Yoon in Beijing.